Yo, a lot of people are in frustration because life is like a safe and they don't know the combination. They're looking for love in all the wrong places. I see discouraged faces amongst all the races. Now, some are black, wait, you're right, some are white. Some are prejudiced and some fight to unite. Word. Some are victims and some are criminals. Some are out to use and some are sadly abused. Some are filled with mental conflicts within. They can't find a way out, the situation's no win. And some are working their fingers to the bone just in order to eat, struggling to make ends meet. Some are guilty and some are innocent and some are doing time and some are organized crime. I thank God he is always on time, he's never late, cause the situation's getting desperate, yo.
Desperation drove me to my knees, I cried.
Please Lord, won't you help me?
I know he heard my plea.
Cause when the way out I just could not see.
I cried, Lord deliver me, and
through his love he lifted me.
Desperation drove me to my knees, I cried.
Please Lord, won't you help me?
I know he heard my plea.
Cause when the way out I just could not see.
I cried, Lord deliver me, and
through his love he lifted me.
I was down so low, did not know where to go, what to do, who to turn to, who to shout for. All I saw were closed doors to my afflictions, predilections, infections, beating, cheating, eating me out. I needed help, I was going off my head. I lay down in my bed, tried to dream away the wrong I done and said. But to my mistakes, I would awakes, toe to toe, chin to chin, head to head, face to face. I wrestled with them, I struggled but I just could not get them down. At that time I knew I had to turn my life around. The problems that I had were mad, really bad. They made me well and truly sad. I wondered if I could be glad again. My life was full of sin, I just could not win. I felt such a shame for all my loved ones I'd been hurting. Friends deserting, danger flirting around it. Spread out on my face cause my soul, it was so sick. Desperation drove me to my knees, I cried.
Please Lord, won't you help me?
I know he heard my plea.
Cause when the way out I just could not see.
I cried, Lord deliver me, and
through his love he lifted me.
Desperation drove me to my knees, I cried.
Please Lord, won't you help me?
I know he heard my plea.
Cause when the way out I just could not see.
I cried, Lord deliver me, and
through his love he lifted me.
no joke, you're looking at a man that was broken, and words spoken couldn't even ease my aching heart. Sitting on my bed yearning for a new start, but from my sinful ways I knew I had to part. The deepest part of me was seeking for serenity. I couldn't get no peace, and yet I knew the answer was in front of me. I thank the Lord, I weren't too blind to see. It was not crack cocaine, alcohol or even weed. And yet, even in my pride, I just could not hide how I felt inside. You could see it blatantly in my weary eyes. There were enough times I even felt to die, locked up in my room, crying out my eyes. No lie, darkness fit like night in my life. I could not see the light now, I wondered how I lost my sight. I did not want to be insecure no more. There weren't no exit door, I couldn't take no more, and so I hit the floor. Desperation drove me to my knees, I cried.
Please Lord, won't you help me?
I know he heard my plea.
Cause when the way out I just could not see.
I cried, Lord deliver me, and
through his love he lifted me.
desperation drove me to my knees, I cried.
Please Lord, won't you help me?
I know he heard my plea.
Cause when the way out I just could not see.
I cried, Lord deliver me, and
through his love he lifted me.
so if you're feeling strife, living fast life, trying to get away, let me encourage you with these few words I say. Why? Cause I found a slip lane. The Lord Jesus Christ of Nazareth is his name. He's the way, he don't play with my life, it ain't no game. Ever since I gave it up to him, friend, I've never been the same. I've been changed since he took away my sin and my shame and my blame, my misery and pain. And when devastating situations I was facing seemed to be unchanging and frustrating, causing mental constipation, he gave me strength to lift my head up, no longer fed up. Like the lame man in the book, I took my bed up and walked into the sunset. So I still deal with the real, but it don't compare nothing with the peace that I now feel. So yo, now you know what got my life all turned around. I was lost but found with my face down on the ground, because desperation drove me to my knees, I cried.
Please Lord, won't you help me?
I know he heard my plea.
Cause when the way out I just could not see.
I cried, Lord deliver me, and
through his love he lifted me.
desperation drove me to my knees, I cried.
Please Lord, won't you help me?
I know he heard my plea.
Cause when the way out I just could not see.
I cried, Lord deliver me, and
through his love he lifted me.
desperation drove me to my knees, I cried.
Please Lord, won't you help me?
I know he heard my plea.
Cause when the way out I just could not see.
I cried, Lord deliver me, and
through his love he lifted me.
desperation drove me to my knees, I cried.
Please Lord, won't you help me?
I know he heard my plea.
Cause when the way out I just could not see.
I cried, Lord deliver me, and
through his love he lifted me.